Hello everyone, I'm back with another great video regarding California and all the great cities and suburbs in SoCal. Today we're in one of the largest and oldest San Diego suburbs, and as you can tell from the sign right behind me, we're in Escondido and we're going to discuss the pros and cons of living in this city, so stay tuned. My name is Richard Soto, a local real estate broker with VIP Realty right here in California. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button as we do weekly videos discussing everything there is to know about living, working, and playing right here in SoCal. Today, we're gonna learn the good and the bad, the pros and the cons of living in Escondido. This is gonna be a jam-packed video, and I'm not gonna hold any punches, so let's get right to it, starting with the pros. Escondido is going to be surrounded by hills and offers impressive views and several fantastic amenities. Escondido translates to the hidden gem, and indeed it is. Escondido is home to the world-class California Center for the Arts, as well as a charming downtown lined with restaurants, museums, art galleries, and eclectic shops. Okay guys, let's start with the first pro, and that is going to be the cost of living and housing, with prices skyrocketing in every direction, whether it's a one-bedroom condo, a mansion, a townhome, whether you're looking to purchase or rent, we have all felt the impact of rising prices. And if you're trying to save some money or have affordable options, especially in regards to housing, Escondido is going to be a great option for you and your family. Whether you have kids or you're single, this is going to be a great place to call home. The overall living costs are 42.8% higher than the national average. Meanwhile, according to Sperling's Best Place data, it's 7.1 lower than the state standard in California, which is going to be significant. Because of the lower percentage, you can pay less for your basic needs such as groceries, utilities, transportation, and even miscellaneous expenses. However, it's the housing situation is twice that the national average. Considering the city's reasonable prices, you will never regret relocating to Escondido. There are significant differences in home values between Escondido, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and even San Diego. The average house for sale is around $690,000, less expensive than the $1 million housing costs in these significant California cities. The rental fee is also reasonable, with a monthly cost of around $1,300 for a single flat. In the meantime, a 3-bedroom apartment in town will likely set you back around $2,500. Homeowners account for about 5.5% of the Metroplex total population, while renters account for 48.5%. The financial burden of owning a residence in Escondido is lower, encouraging people to look for a house here. Okay guys, let's move on to the next pro, which is going to be things to do. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, you'll love living in this particular area. Maybe you want to go to the park, maybe you want to have a picnic, but let me start out in regards to what I personally like to do once a week, if I can, when I have downtime, and that is I love catching movies. I'm a huge movie buff, and me and my youngest just watched the Ant-Man. I highly recommend it. However, there's going to be a ton of other entertainment without you having to go into the city of San Diego, so let's get into it. The first item on your list is a day trip to the Daily Ranch. Next to it is the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, which has over 3,000 animals from 300 different species. You and your family can explore the 20-mile hiking and biking trails while you're looking for wildlife. Furthermore, the city's oldest park, Great Day Park, will undoubtedly provide you with a great outdoor space full of entertainment, strolling, and picnics nearby. Dixon Lake is a jewel in the hills above Escondido. Campsites at Dixon Lake range from secluded and shaded to wide open views of the lake, mountain, or city lights. The campground is open year-round with 24-hour accessibility. Roads and trails from the Dixon Lake campground provide walking access to great trout, catfish, and bass spots along the shore. There are boats available for rent at the park's concessions as well. The lake is actually a man-made reservoir, so swimming is not allowed, though you can rent boats, kayaks, and of course, fish there. Okay, let's move on to the dining options and shopping options. Right now I'm in downtown Escondido, where you're going to have over 20 different restaurants, a lot of them with patios, which I personally prefer, especially with the beautiful weather right in this particular city. I'm right outside of a Mexican restaurant, Aztecaria, and I'm about to grab me about 10 carne asada tacos. But don't worry, it's not only Mexican food downtown. Right across the street, we have some sushi, and you can find endless amounts of different cuisine right here in Escondido. You can enjoy diverse cultures. There's something for everyone, including Italian, Salvadorian, Southern French, and delicious American food. Around town, you will find your everyday chain restaurants as well as local mom and pop eateries as well. Escondido is one of the few remaining authentic downtown historic districts, complete with vintage buildings filled with eclectic shops, galleries, parks, and amazing restaurants. Both iconic local eateries and new culinary destinations make headlines, as well as wonderful historic neighborhoods within walking distance of downtown's Grand Avenue. For entertainment, visitors can explore boutique shops and restaurants along with the movie theaters and live music clubs mostly around Grand Avenue. Grand Avenue is a fantastic place to catch a bite to eat, down the street and just browse the cute shops. Another pro is going to be the farmers market. Escondido has 3 weekly markets. Enjoy local organic produce, flowers, and other specialties that you won't find in your local supermarket. Walking in a farmer's market is a feast for those senses, with the freshest smells and colors, seasonal fruits and vegetables, flowers, herbs, nuts, and honey surrounding you. Other vendors may offer gourmet chocolates, salsas, fresh breads, fish, tacos, coffee, barbecue, and more. Okay, moving on to the next pro, which is going to be weather. Southern California has some of the best weather in the world. However, it gets a little bit hotter right here in Escondido in comparison to the coastal cities. Saying that, I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas, and let me tell you, nothing compares to that Texas heat, especially with the humidity. So as far as I'm concerned, the hot months right here in Escondido are very tolerable and very, very nice. It can get somewhat hot in the summer months, but it's usually sunny all year round. In fact, Escondido only sees about 12 to 14 inches of rainfall per year, so about 270, 280 days of sunshine throughout the year. 75 plus degree consistent weather throughout the year, except July and August can be very hot, reaching 90 to 100 degrees. Definitely warmer than some areas like Carlsbad, San Marcos that are along the coastline. When it falls below 70 degrees, you will see the locals bundle up since they're not used to that falling temperatures in the winter. Okay guys, let's move on to the next pro, and that is going to be the schools. And as we already know, the majority of the school district in San Diego County are going to be great. Escondido is no exception. So if you have kids like myself, education is of top priority, especially the public ISDs. So if you reside right here in Escondido, you can feel confident that your kids are going to get an exceptional education. As a matter of fact, the school district was rated a B, which is very solid, and I can definitely live with those ratings. Escondido Union School District, which offers reputable programs to local students. Niche ranked the school district 508 out of 704 in California's most diverse school districts, and an overall B rating. 1/3 of the public schools in Escondido rate a B plus or higher, which is awesome. Furthermore, the city has 19 elementary, 7 middle, and 7 high schools, so your options are extensive. All right, guys, let's keep it going to the next pro, and that is going to be jobs and the economy. Regardless of where you reside, you're going to need employment, and Escondido is going to offer a diverse selection in different industries, whether it's education, hospitality, technology, marketing, whatever type of industry that you're in, you can definitely find a job right here in Escondido. Furthermore, the local government expects the market to grow about 33.5% over the next decade. There are approximately 76,000 people employed in the area, with about 11% working in manufacturing, 15% education, and 13% in retail. If you want to work here, the retail trade sector is thriving, employing over 9,200 people, according to the Data USA website. Next are healthcare and social assistant industries, which hire nearly 8,400 individuals, in the construction industry, which employs approximately 7,200 people. Okay, we've covered the pros, and there's quite a few of them. Now let's deal with the cons, and the number one con, in my opinion, is going to be the crime. Regardless of where you live, crime is going to be a factor, but as we already know, some cities might have more crime than others. And according to niche.com, Escondido received a ranking of a C, which is not acceptable. We definitely need to work in regards to getting that rating up. and you don't want to have to knock anybody out with those haymakers if you're walking around the town. I feel safe and secure when I'm ever here. However, as they say, numbers don't lie, and according to niche.com, Escondido received a C. Many factors contribute to a crime rate, such as poverty and the lack of opportunity. However, one of the most influential factors is population density. When more people are living in a certain area, the likelihood of crime happening goes up. This is because with more people come more opportunities for crime. Escondido has a large population of around 150,000, so that is one of the contributing reasons why the crime ratings have been average or below average when I did my research. Okay, moving on to the second con, and that is going to be the location. Especially if you enjoy going to the beach with your family, your kids, or maybe by yourself. You want to go surfing and enjoy the ocean breeze. It's going to be a haul. It's probably going to be about 30 miles, so it's definitely not very convenient. And if you want to get into downtown to turn up and have a good time at the Gas Lamp District, you're looking at another 30 miles or so. So it's going to take you quite a while to get to those locations. Never mind if you have to travel for business, the airport's going to be quite a bit of a distance as well. Okay, let's move on to the next con, and that is going to be traffic. Escondido is known for its congestion. As we said earlier, it's very densely populated. It's a growing city, so there's going to be a lot of people on the road. So if you're trying to get somewhere quickly, forget about it, because it's not going to happen. As you can see directly in front of me, I'm in stop and go traffic, and so if you're not used to that, it's going to be a major con for you. And if you're going to move here, you better get used to it. According to the Go Map website, the busiest roads in the city to avoid during rush hour include East Valley Parkway, West Mission Avenue, and South Jupiter Street. So if you want to arrive on time, you should leave an hour before your appointment. Wow, it's a lot of time on the road, guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the time we spent in Escondido. If you have any questions in regards to this city or any city throughout Southern California, I would love to answer those questions. And if you're thinking about relocating throughout the state of California, my team and I would love to assist you. For now, I will see you on the next video.